We're back with our coverage of the coronavirus pandemic. As this virus spreads across the U.S., we're all working hard to disinfect our homes. My whole staff has turned into little clean machines. But just how often should you be disinfecting surfaces? And could there be hidden parts of your home that you are missing? To answer these questions, we turn to the expert, Peter DeLucia, Assistant Commissioner of Health in Westchester County. Here's what he had to say.
I know you guys are working hard already to hit those hot spots in your home, like your kitchen faucet handles, but I'm gonna give you 10 hidden places you may forget to clean. What do you use to sanitize and disinfect those hard surfaces? Well, there's some great commercial wipes and sprays that say they kill 99% of all germs and viruses. Make sure that it says that it kills viruses like the flu, and even better if it says that it kills TB. But if you can't get your hands on these products, the best thing is just good old bleach. 4 teaspoons of bleach to 4 cups of water. Then you just take clean household rag and you put it in there and let it soak. Keep that rag in there so you always have it nice and set with the sanitizing solution. What's important to note is the solution we just made with the 4 teaspoons of bleach to a quart of water is not good for cutting boards and food contact surfaces. If you want to make a solution for that, just 1 teaspoon of bleach to the quart of water will be plenty. When you're doing a lot of disinfecting with a chemical substance like bleach or a commercial disinfectant, you should wear gloves. Number 1, the microwave touchpad. Take our sanitized rag, wipe the whole area down, the handle of the microwave, and the key, make sure to let it air dry. All of the things we sanitize, you make sure you let it air dry. 2, your refrigeration door handles. This is something that gets a lot of heavy traffic in the house. So you want to make sure you give them a good cover. Light switches, make sure you thoroughly wring out your rag and then wipe down the entire switch. So you may wonder why I'm on my hands and knees now, just like a toddler. Well, that's to protect them. Because if you have kids, you really want to worry about your floor baseboards. Something that you wouldn't think about, but we need to sanitize. So you've probably already thought of cleaning your faucet handles in your kitchen and the bathroom, but what about this little lever on your toilet bowl? You got to make sure you give that a good cleaning. Number 6, your vacuum cleaner handle. Something that gets a lot of hand contact, even the hose. Number 7, your car steering wheel. Here's something that gets a lot of hand contact, probably not only by you, but other members of your family. Good wipe down with our solution. Number 8 are your doorknobs throughout the house. Get all those nooks and crannies. So, Dr. Oz, number 9 are your dresser drawer handles. Now, number 10, you probably didn't think of it, but your cleaning supplies. You're constantly touching them. We need to make sure we clean them too. And here's a bonus item for you. If you have a mailbox, wipe that down. A lot of hands touch this. And if you've got a group of mailboxes, help out your friends. So I hope you follow all of the tips I gave you today and make sure you disinfect all the items in your house that are frequently touched. That's going to go such a long way to protect you and your family from the coronavirus and many of the other viruses and germs that are out there.
Peter is joining us now via Zoom. So, Peter, you're the health inspector. What secrets do you have to share with us about staying safe that us ordinary folk wouldn't know?
Hey, Dr. Oz, thanks for having me on. Well, you know what? I think a lot of things aren't secrets anymore. Hand washing, frequent hand washing. So that's one of the big things. And, you know, something else I was just thinking about, I was talking to my mother last night on the phone about, you know, her going grocery shopping and using those reusable bags. And I reminded her, sanitize those reusable bags. You're out there, you know, you're placing them on the counter, you're bringing them into your home. You want to sanitize that bag, either wipe it down with the sanitizing solution, or if you could throw it in the washing machine and wash it, then put it in the dryer. That's going to do the job. And then remember, everywhere you put those bags in your house, you got to make sure to do some sanitizing there too.
How many times a day should we be disinfecting surfaces? We just saw a whole litany of items that you keep clean.
Yep. Well, you know, the key is high traffic areas. So, you know, if you're on your own or just a couple and you're not really going out much, I still want you to sanitize at least once a day. Go to those areas, you know, whether it be the handle on the toilet bowl, your doorknobs and things like that. But if you've got a family and you've got the kids all home from school, there's a lot of touching going on. So you want to make sure you do it frequently. So, you know, a number of times a day if possible.
And what advice do you have for the parents who've got kids? And these cleaning agents sometimes are pretty toxic for kids.
Well, key is, first of all, follow the label. Make sure, you read the label on your sanitizers. That's very important. And when you make a bleach solution, which is a great thing to do, and we've talked about that, a little goes a long way. And just make sure you keep the kids away from the area when you're making it. Let it air dry. Once it air dries, then you're okay. You want to follow some of those safety precautions.
Now, when it comes to cleaning our hands, we've got hand sanitizers and we've got soaps. Do you have a preference?
I have a preference to soap, honestly. You can't do better than good old soap and water. That agitation, once again, you're spending time there to 20 seconds. That's very important. And the other thing I really like are paper towels. If you don't do as great of a job washing your hands, at least when you use the paper towels, the friction again to dry your hands, that's going to help remove some of the germs there too. That's, to me, something key if you can do that.
So let me show everybody the scientific reason why soap and water is the best combination for killing the coronavirus. So, soap is effective for a very important reason. It has a part to it that is a molecule that is one that loves water and the part that doesn't love water, right? So let's say this is the part that loves water and this is the part that doesn't like it, hates water, right? And when the germs or the viruses or the dirt is there, these water particles attach to it. The part that doesn't like water sticks to that piece of dirt, and the part that it likes the water forms what's called a micelle, so it traps the germ and it can cart it away. Now, some researchers also think that soap does something really critical. It can actually bust through the wall that protects the virus structure, right? And that allows this whole structure just wash away as it disintegrates. So no matter what, it ends up removing the virus from your skin, and that helps you. And that paper towel idea is not bad as an extra level of protection to remove whatever's left behind. So remember, take the time to disinfect the surfaces that are often touched and frequently wash your hands. It's going to go a long way in stopping this virus. Coming up, we reveal the most forgotten place to clean. And trust me, you missed this one. Find out what it is next. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. And remember to check back often to see what's new.